Our third inductee this year made his name in Shawnee County by managing and playing at the minor league level and helping to establish youth baseball in Shawnee County. We're pleased to induct Butch Nieman.
Butch Nieman. A native of Marshall County, Kansas, outfielder Elmer Butch Nieman joined the Topeka Owls in 1947 and became the team's player-manager the following year, a dual role that he would fill through the 1951 season. During his 5 seasons with the Owls, Nieman consistently earned league-leading honors in several offensive categories. Most impressively, he led the Class C Western Association in home runs for 5 consecutive years, amassing a 5-year total of 145 between 1947 and 1951. In 4 of those years, 1947 to 50, he also topped the league in both RBI and walks. Twice, in 1947 and 1948, he set the league's high mark in number of runs scored. Nieman's managerial skills became evident in 1951 when the Owls won the Western Association pennant with a 74-44 record. That year, he was also named Manager of the Year by sports journalists covering the league. In his 3 major league seasons with the Boston Braves, 1943 to 1945, Nieman appeared in 332 games, batting .256 with 37 home runs. In 1943, he was named to the National League's All-Rookie team. He still shares a 4th-place ranking for the number of pinch-hit home runs in a major league season. Nieman hit 5 home runs as a pinch hitter in 1945, a feat equaled by only 11 other players. The Major League Baseball record is 7. Topeka was Nieman's final baseball stop, but he settled in Topeka and worked as a foreman at Goodyear for 30 years. He was instrumental in organizing the city's Babe Ruth League and was active in the league through the late 1960s. Butch Nieman passed away in 1993.
Accepting the award for Butch Nieman is his son, Kurt.
I want to start by congratulating the other honorees and thanking the selection committee on giving this honor to my father, Butch. You'll have to bear with me, I'm not a great public speaker, but I'd like to introduce my family here. My sister Holly's here from Albuquerque, New Mexico. My sister Jan Smith. My sister Christine's daughter Sarah, and her husband Gene, and their son Alex. And Jan Smith's daughter, Anna. Yeah. My sister Holly sent me a news article. I've got a few articles I'll try to go through real quick. But I think this one article in particular from a scrapbook that my mother kept would be appropriate for today. And this is from the Topeka Capital Journal in 1951. The title of the article is Nieman Hoists Flag, Takes Brief Look at Long Career. It starts out with a quote from my father. And I quote, "I'll remember baseball a lot longer than baseball will remember me." So spoke Butch Nieman, veteran player, manager who piloted the Topeka Owls the past 4 seasons. And he spoke briefly Sunday night at home plate before accepting and raising the pennant flag. Earlier in the season, they had a Butch Nieman night, and the Owls honored my father with a 1949 Ford Coupe. Another article I'd like to share with you was written by Dick Snyder at the time Mickey Mantle passed away. And the article was dated June 14, 1995. The title of the article is Mantle's Legend Born in Topeka. And I'll read some of the article. In his second year of professional baseball, Mickey Charles Mantle, at age 19, played an entire season for Joplin, Missouri in the Western Association, a Class C league that included Topeka. It would be wrong to say that he led the league in everything but stolen towels, a popular Swift phrase of that day. In fact, he led only in runs, hits, and batting average, but it gave you an idea of what he could do with a bat. In 137 games, Mickey hit .383, 141 runs, and drove in 136 more. He had 199 hits, 26 of them were home runs, was walked 94 times. Obviously, he was a productive and talented young man, very dangerous at the plate. So why didn't he lead the league in home runs, and runs batted in, and walks? Elmer Butch Nieman of the Owls did. In 139 games, the player-manager hit .314, some 70 points below Mantle's, but Nieman had 28 home runs, drove in 149 runs, and walked 49 times. He struck out only 71 times to Mantle's 90, stole 18 bases to Mantle's 22. The difference was Nieman was 32 years old, had been to the major leagues, and was on his way to the dreaded day. All old ball players of that era appeared the day he had to start carrying a lunch bucket. Mantle was on his way to the show in the Hall of Fame.